Okay, so we're back with a part two, as we was rudely interrupted, and I want to just end this properly. So in part one, Mary, you said that if you could be born any colour, you would be born white with curly hair,
Yeah.
olive skin, tan skin, but not dark skin,
Yeah.
and not with afro hair.
Yeah.
And so basically, where a lot of people are now saying that black girls who wear weaves do that because there's a level of self-hate, to some degree, that's true.
I mean, to some degree, to certain females, that may be true.
Yeah.
But I think, like, forgot what I was saying before this was put back on. But to some degree, it may be true. But for other black girls that wear weave, it could literally be maybe they don't have hair. Not everybody with hair on their head that's female has long, luscious hair. And that doesn't just go for black people, that's mixed race people, that's white people, especially boys that say these sorts of statements like, oh, I'm not going to go out with a black girl because black girls, all they know is eyebrows and weave. There's a lot of white females that wear a weave.
And hair extensions and a lot of makeup.
Yeah, it's just because it's seen as a natural process for them to have long hair that nobody will say, oh, like, look at this white girl, look at this.
No, but the thing is with white girls, when they have extensions, normally they have their own hair and then some extensions at the back.
A lot of them, it's just literally the front.
Yeah, but even, because when I had weaves, mine was like yours. It was completely covered all the time. I know sometimes you have a little bit of hair left out, but right now it's completely covered. And I think for a lot of black women, completely covering their hair, do you see what I mean?
But I think that's also to do with the way that our hair is. This weather, whenever I'm on holiday, I don't have weave. I hardly go to Africa with weave in my head, and I never come back like with weave. Like I just wouldn't. I don't know. It's not nothing. I wouldn't do that. But my hair is better, just like as my skin is better.
Yeah.
Like, since I've started going, so I went 2 years ago, and I've travelled to Nigeria about 6 times since I went 2 years ago. Like 2 years in February. It's not even 2 years yet, and I've travelled to Africa about 6 times. My skin's better, my hair's better, and I feel better over there. And I think because we're not in our natural habitat,
our natural climate,
these things like, because I didn't really used to cover my like, this is the second time I've done a closure. Didn't really used to cover, but having some bits of your hair out, some bits of your hair protected, it doesn't give your hair an even,
I don't even
distribution. It's not consistent. Some girls do some girls who go natural, like my sister, still wear weave, and it's not because they're trying to hide their natural hair or their natural being. Cause my sister, who has also been burned and like has a lot of like skin trauma, doesn't really wear makeup. She only wears like eyeshadow. That's it. So do her eyebrows. She's got natural hair. And that's because she wears it as a protective hairstyle.
So you're saying that not all girls hate themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously, some people just do it as a style for a number of reasons. It's not because they don't like what they've actually got going on. But with you personally, I'm getting the impression that you don't. Do you know what I mean? You've never actually seen your own hair, and you don't seem to have any
natural.
In a natural state.
I don't have a natural desire to see it anytime soon. Like the only time I would see my natural hair is because, one, I know that I'm very conscious of like myself and as well as my health. So if I was to get pregnant and I'm obviously growing a new little thing inside of me, I know that because of the chemicals in hair relaxer, I know for a fact I wouldn't relax my hair. I know that I wouldn't.
But would you ever go natural? Would you ever consider going natural?
I mean, if I did I would have to.
Growing out the relaxed hair.
I would have to, at least for the duration of my pregnancy.
Yeah, but then after the pregnancy,
I would have to take it from there. I wouldn't know, but I would have a minimum of 9 months of not having relaxed hair.
Yeah.
So I would have, like, I'm not one of those people that do things by the half measure.
Yeah, but in terms of like, as a style choice, you know, do you envision?
I mean, I wouldn't walk around with an afro.
You would never walk around with an afro.
It wouldn't be my number one choice.
Yeah.
Like, that wouldn't be my.
But would it even be on your list at all?
On my list of 50 available hairstyles.
Yeah.
Maybe and that would probably be more narrowed down if I couldn't relax my hair. So if I couldn't relax my hair,
if you had no option but to have your own hair, if there was no relaxers,
not I wouldn't go.
If there was no weave, what would you do?
I mean, if none of this available, obviously I would have no option to
but you'd be basically kicking and screaming.
But I don't think that I would still walk around with an afro. I think to have natural hair doesn't mean just have it out an afro.
Yeah.
I feel like there's different styles
that you would do. Yeah. Just like with relaxed hair or with
an afro. No, it's not for me.
Or locks.
Dreadlocks, no. I don't really like locks.
Why?
I think about it. I've even thought about should I pretend and see what it looks like?
Yeah, why don't you like locks?
I don't know. I just feel like it's just not for me personally.
Okay.
I just feel like I wouldn't know what to do. It's a lot of hair. It's just there. I don't.
So with this hair that you've got, how do you feel? You feel good?
I feel very convenient. It's very convenient.
It feels like it's yours though.
No, it doesn't feel like it's mine.
You okay? So you acknowledge that it's not. When you say my hair, you don't mean it.
When I say my hair, I mean I own it. I pay for it. It's like my bank balance is.
You don't